going to talk about some of these crystals he have. Maybe not all of them, but we can definitely talk about, because I'm very much so interested in learning more about the crystals because I'm getting into it myself.
Yes.
I definitely, enjoy the amethyst and definitely the rose quartz because, I am a hopeless romantic.
Absolutely. And that's for your heart and it's for your self-love, love of others, So I think that is a beautiful one to embrace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, rose
I embrace it a lot. To the point that one of my friends she had made something for me and she was putting, the little crystals or whatnot. She's okay, well, I'm not going to give you too much of the rose quartz because you give too much love. And I need you to pull it back.
Pull it back.
Because I'm giving so much love. Yes,
yeah.
Hold some because I love me. I do. Yes. And I'm learning to really stand and love myself, but I give so much love to others. It's like sometimes you're giving too much love to the wrong people.
You can empty your bucket.
Yes, and my bucket has been emptied enough.
So of course my child is calling me right now. So just sorry about that.
No problem.
Just talking about you. Hi.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tommy, aka Smith J, is in the building. Well, I'm not actually in the building right now. As you can see, I'm on location. Welcome to another episode of Red Cup Therapy, a place where we keep it real, honest, and as transparent as possible. And I have I don't want to say guest, because this is more than just a guest. This is a friend reunion going on right now.
I love it. Like a family reunion.
Yes, it's been a minute.
So, 20 years, just saying, but 20 years long friendship.
Yes, long. Oh, but before we get into it, you guys, because we'll jump right into it, trust and believe me. You know what we do first here at Red Cup? We always salute, so salute to you.
Salute to you.
Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers. And today, in our Red Cup, we have some wine, which is really nice. I like it.
You like it? So it's like Prosecco, a little bubbly, rosé, something nice and light.
Yeah, it is light, and I like it. I love it. So, introduce yourself to the
people.
Yes. Who are you?
Okay, so my name is Lisa Hunt, and I don't know, am I a Renaissance woman? I think I am. So I consider myself a connector. It just depends on what facet we're looking at, right? Daytime, personal. Yeah. So I say I'm an artist. I say I'm a community activist. I bring families together with staff to support their students. So I do family engagement. And then I still claim artists.
You are an artist.
Yeah, still forever.
Yes. Forever an artist. That's how we met.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And we were just talking about this.
Yes, we was.
So dance is what brought us together.
That is what brought us together.
Yes. And we were able to choreograph shows and
yes.
Whoo!
Yes,
20 years ago.
The memories. And this woman she looks so good.
Oh yeah, because you just want to say how the reason we've been friends for 20 years, I was 2.
Okay.
No, I am proud to say that I'm 51, but
and don't look it at all.
I love that.
At
hopefully the camera will support us. Let's see.
Well, I'm glad.
How old are you now?
I am.
Or do we tell? See, here's a little.
Going off topic here.
So I got questions.
So sure.
So I don't know if we're allowed to have questions.
Yes, you are so allowed to have questions.
So one of the things that I watch is the OWN network, and one of the things that I think Oprah does really well is bring these sort of spiritual people together. And she does a master class. So Super Soul Sunday used to be my jam because I feel like there was a collection, right, of the best thinkers, right? Yeah. So one of the things that she asks that I always find interesting is, what is God to you?
I'm glad you asked that question because I just was thinking about it. Yes, it's so funny because I was actually thinking about it yesterday about God and my journey, my connection with Him, and me getting to know Him because it's not so and Him getting to know who I am. Because it's not so much as us knowing who He is, it's do He know who you are. And so just thinking of that and going to Bible study and stuff and just really seeing God for who He is. He's a loving.
Yes.
loving God, a forgiving God. However, yes, I love you and I will forgive you. But that does not mean I'm going to let you get away with what you did.
But you will turn the other cheek?
What? Who will turn the other cheek? Me?
Or God?
Or God? I guess I'm still trying to figure that out.
I mean, because it is just an understanding, right? And I like that you said him knowing us. Yeah. Because it is a personal relationship.
It is.
It absolutely is. Like, your experience with God won't be the same as mine.
Exactly. So, speaking of concepts and getting into today's topic, and she has a lot of trinkets and treats and whatnot going on the table. You know, we're going to talk about walking through life spiritually and growing.
Yeah.
Because we've had this conversation off camera, just growing spiritually now, and we're both on that journey and been on that journey for quite some time now.
Absolutely.
So, but you guys, I can be honest with you, when she pulled all this out, she put my little beads to shame, okay?
So your crystals are growing, right?
Yes.
Your crystals are growing, and I feel like they're like an extension of me. Like, these are my girls, but really the study of it is I'm just diving into it, right? And we talked about like spirituality, so much so now we got a bunch of tools to be healthy, right?
Yeah.
So our parents was like, just prayer in the Bible.
Exactly. That was it. Just prayer in the Bible. That's it. All you need is Jesus.
That's it. You don't ask no questions.
Exactly.
And so I think we've come to a place as a people that there is some self-healing, there's some self-love that goes with that, right? Knowing who you are, appreciating who you are, and then there's energy, right? So who's in your circle? Who's edifying you? What does it feel like when energy exchanges if it's not somebody who's affirming you, right? So we're becoming a lot more critical thinkers about what it is to accentuate energy, and that's what I love about crystals. And I think just because our human machines are energy, and the fact that the creator, the most creative person of them all,
the great
I am, has put minerals and formations in the earth that we can charge ourselves from. It's a very interesting study.
It is.
It really is. So I'm like, okay, what does this mean? And I've been like trying to like pluck some gurus, people who have been in the study, not as a fad, because we know like self-help and it's become a little buzzword. People who've been in the work for a long time, who've really looked at self-love and self-healing as a practice. And so people like, I would shout out like Devi Brown, who's an African-American spiritual healer who has authored this book, Crystal Bliss. I don't know if I should be doing this, but I think connecting to her, some of her work is important. We can put the link maybe?
Definitely, we can. We can definitely put the link in.
Because she's about it. And so she's got like the crystal, the Karma Gang, which is really just kind of connecting to people who are all about learning. The chakra thing is interesting to me.
It's very interesting.
I'm like, what?
Align the chakra, because the sun is out of alignment. Then you're out of alignment.
You could have blockages, right?
Oh gosh, I've been hearing that word forever.
Seriously, and so I know when sometimes I can't really express myself, and I'm like, okay, I can feel it, and that's where it is. So like your throat chakra, and what crystal could I take, and I'll put them in my bra. To tell you the truth, I'll take them. I take them to work with me, or when I need them to sort of like alleviate some of the blockages, like what amethyst can do. I've got like cheat sheets to say like, well, what chakra needs to be unlocked? So I will put my spheres and carry them with me. And there's also, a whole study around just really checking yourself and then just kind of saying, what do I need to do? What do I need? Like just really knowing yourself. Like, okay, I'm feeling, that I got a presentation. Am I prepared for it? So if I'm not, maybe I should carry my lion's eye, which is going to activate strength and courage. So I just think there's just something really beautiful about us unpacking it. And I got cheat sheets if we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, because we're. It's not. Can I touch your crystal?
Of course, because I can clean them.
Okay,
absolutely. So that's why you have your sage and your Palo Alto. I can clean them. Plus, I believe your energy is good. If you were like somebody I didn't know, I might be like, no, but I don't mind.
So, for those that don't understand why you were talking about saging and cleansing, you guys, it's important to do that when you do get your crystals, because people in the stores or whatnot, you know, we don't know what type of energy that they're carrying. They're picking it up, examining it, touching it, and they leave.
Yeah.
That.
And if we're talking about energy, right? Like we're seeking to activate energy within us, it makes sense that if we're attaching it and we're looking at energy as a form of transmission, that you don't want a bunch of people handling your crystals with their intentions. So you really want to set intentions, right? So when we talk about rose quartz, again, it's self-love, it's care, it's harmony, it's releasing the heart and even circulatory symptoms. So like, you know, if you have like, I don't know, angina or heartburn. Okay. Right? So even the physical manifestations of things. So think of it that way too. So it can aid in relieving tension, which is beautiful too. Nice. So clearing fluids within the cells. It relieves, it says coughs and alleviates sexual difficulties, which again, if you want it, it's yours, right? I say go in abundance with what you're drawn to.
Sleep in the rose quartz.
Why not? It's yours. I love that. I love that you know it. Wow. Because I'm drawn to like blues and greens, and so my birthstone, and it's just amazing how much all this stuff has already been like in our lives. Exactly. Right? Yeah. Like whether you had jewelry and you had rubies or even diamonds, and so that the gems that we've already had in our lives, we haven't thought about that they have energy and that they can sort of activate healing for us. Turquoise, I've always loved turquoise. Yeah. So that's a really powerful stone too. But I'm drawn to like the greens and the blues. But aquamarine is my birthstone. Okay. And so I'm always looking at that as sort of like a soothing, and don't you just love looking at the facets of it? Yes. Like that's why I can just be mesmerized by looking at how the light reflects and refracts in it. Oh, it's just beautiful.
So what does this one?
So I think that's aquamarine. So again, just starting to really study them. And I don't even know with any level of detail what aquamarine does, because I'm always trying to figure out, like, is this aquamarine? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. So I only have identified and studied the ones that I know for sure are absolutes. Like I'm drawn to this, so I believe this is my birthstone because that's what it looks like. But I'm drawn to like the greens and the blues. So some of them I have not 100% identified. So like I could first, when you were coming, I was like, I'm only gonna put the ones out
that you know.
That I know.
Yes, I understand.
But you know, we keep it real.
Yeah.
And so like I think we have green calcite, which when I talk about these greens and how they are rejuvenating for me, it's about renewal and opening up opportunities. So even if you looked at one and just said, you know, I want to make sure that I'm, you know, activating it because it's gonna activate me accepting my flaws. So one of the things that green calcite does is it helps you to accept your flaws. It teaches us to embrace them. It teaches us to turn those foibles or flaws into strengths. So just like you said, you seek love, you love love. Exactly. That's a strength. It is. Right? And so even activating, like you might have your rose quartz, but then you might have your green calcite to balance it out. Go hand in hand. To balance it out, And so we did talk about amethyst too. It's one of my favorite. It's rebalancing and protection, alleviating anxiety, fatigue, and stress. Ooh, that's a beautiful one to have.
You know, and I carry an amethyst crystal with me when I go to work.
I love it. Yeah, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it for work. Exactly.
I really do. I do carry it.
No, that's real. I'm serious. So I will actually take my sphere. So here you have a amethyst sphere. And so even when you know, take it with your intention of like activating those positive things at work, even for meditation, right? So I always say that meditation is, you know, we're used to praying. Yes. Ooh, Lord, please, please, Lord, please, please. Yeah. Yeah. We're talking. We're doing a lot of talking, admonishing, praising. But what meditation is that quietness. So it's like that antenna where you're actually receiving and listening. So I'm like, you know, praying is me talking. Yeah. Meditating is me listening.
Oh, wow. That is deep. Say it again. I love that. Yep. I love it.
Meditation is us listening. It's an antenna. And so if you're looking at activating some of these things, you can actually meditate with your crystals to activate some of these things and really heighten its active forces, which I think is absolutely beautiful too. Something like crystal quartz, which is just, let me see on my notes. Oh no, let's talk about. I only want to talk about the ones I have. Citrine.
Okay.
Citrine. This beautiful, which is kind of close to a clear quartz. I think clear quartz is like an activator, right?
Okay.
So it's an amplifier stone.
Yeah.
So citrine is the happy stone.
Okay.
And so it manifests your biggest dreams, bringing in more success, prosperity, affirmations, right? And I swear I wanted to have these affirmations for you because there was these beautiful affirmations that I just came into contact with, and I was like, Tommy has to know these. But so having your citrine with you as you wake up in the morning and you do your affirmations, again, amplification for what those intentions are. And then also it draws wonderful things to your life, both personally and professionally. So both home and work, and it carries the energy of money, new money. You like that?
Hey.
We like that.
We love that.
We love that.
We love that.
Come on with it. And opportunity. So that's citrine. And so these beautiful stones have a real power in them. And I just think I'm gaga over still learning and studying it again. Crystal Bliss is sort of helping me think in terms of like, all right, so if I have some pain in my knee, what chakra is that?
Yes.
What is blocking? What is happening in my body? And I do have pain in my knee. So I'm looking like, what do I need to unlock?
Yeah.
What is it a need? Is it me? And I know for sure, we know our body shows stuff up.
Yes.
We know it. It's like the tension on your shoulder when you going to work and them customers is all crazy.
Getting on your last nerve.
They start getting a little tight. And so how are we balancing that out, in a healthy way?
In a healthy way, exactly. That is amazing, you guys. Like, I don't know how much you guys are into crystals or getting into it, but I know when I first started and when I first went into a spiritual shop for the very first time, yes, thousands and thousands of questions.
Yes.
And then normally the people there will really help you and walk you through. So we'll definitely put the link for the book in the description so you guys to be able to check it out, and that can help be one of the things to help you get started. So this was amazingly beautiful. I enjoyed this moment with you. Thank you so much.
Can I come back?
Yes, you are always welcome here at Red Cup Therapy to grab you a cup and just sit back and talk to the people. And
I love that.
Guys,
and I'll know more.
Yes, stay tuned for that after show where we get to dig a little deeper into Lisa.
Ooh.
The Lisa that I know and grew up to love. And yeah,
and
so
love snacks.
Yeah, and snacks. We love snacks. I love these. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I will leave all that information on the links and stuff, descriptions and stuff for you guys. And I'll leave some information about Lisa as well. So just in case you guys want to just continue to talk,
Twitter.
follow you and whatnot.
Not a big following, but
But shout out. You can go ahead. You can shout it out.
My Twitter is Lala Mama 2. I know that it's always been that, so it's a little weird. And then I don't know, my Instagram, maybe I just need to link it because I don't give it out much. But yeah, I'm on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, so we definitely will have it. We will definitely have it in the descriptions if you guys want to just have more questions or whatnot, for Lisa or myself. By all means, like I said, definitely comment, and we'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
I like the kiss.